My fellow YouTubians, how fare we today? I have a game for you against MetPrime1 from a little while back. This is an NU tier match, and I don't even know if anything's moved in NU, to be honest, perfectly honest. I don't really keep up with those tiers too much. I just kind of, a lot of the time, throw some stupid shit together and see how it does, and I really have some very low tier stuff, and he has some pretty good NU, so this is going to be a difficult one for me to pull out of the bag, but play it right, I guess, and I should be able to do some magic, so that's what I plan on doing. Lead off with Granbull, as he has Absol in the lead spot. Now, I know Absol can carry Superpower, but one thing I have going for me is, of course, Intimidate, added to the fact that he doesn't have Stab on Superpower, so I opt to stay in first turn, take a Superpower. Honestly, nothing on my team really wants to take one, but it seems the most apt thing to do, and then following that, go for the Thunder Wave, paralyze him in the process, and I can kind of go from there, because at this point, he's almost forced to go for a Sucker Punch, because a Sucker Punch will more than likely take me out, so that's what he's probably going to be wanting to gun for. Although, actually thinking about it, he has the -1 attack from Superpower, plus the Intimidate, so Sucker Punch may not have finished me off, but just in case he could have done, I decided to go for the Bulk Up, and that actually kind of adds as a safety net, because Sucker Punch will definitely not take me out now, and I can go for a Stab Smelling Salt, which, if you didn't know, Smelling Salt isn't very often used as a competitive move, but essentially, it doubles in power if your opponent is paralyzed. I believe that Tony gave me this set, which includes Thunder Wave and smelling salt. So there you go. It's very interesting. It's fun to use, and it kind of worked in that situation because Granbull just took down Absol. Don't see that every day, I must say indeed. So I'm gonna go out into my fishy here because I think it's one of the best things to take Swellow on. It's very physically bulky. Can take most hits, especially when Swellow is carrying a poison orb and is you know, initiating the guts movement going on there. So I decided to go for a wish just to gauge how much he's gonna do to me with said facade, and it is a chunk and a half, freaking like almost half HP, but I do have enough HP to survive another one, so I'm going to stay and go for the waterfall and basically get my wish all the way back up to over half HP, so that I guess I can survive some more hits upon switching later on. For now, doesn't really seem like the best idea to be staying in, but I'm going to probably go for it anyway because I don't really have anything on my team that would want to take a hit from this Swallow, so it just isn't really worth switching out. So thankfully he's going to U-turn, thinking that Swellow is going to be very useful, which, you know, he definitely for sure knows that it is going to be useful this match, because most of my guys are frail as hell, so he's going to switch up, save it for later, and go into Regice. And Regice, obviously, you know, T-Bolt is something that carries quite often. Carries lots of interesting moves, Regice in general, and I don't know, I felt that, well, I could go to Granbull, maybe live a T-Bolt, or maybe live some kind of hit and get the wish up to full, because Granbull was really the only thing that needed to take the wish at that point. I could have stayed in with my Love Disc Senior and got back to full health, but I didn't really see myself doing any damage to the Regice from that point, whereas with Granbull, getting the wish back up to full and then being able to bulk up maybe and perhaps go for Thunder Waves on him seemed like a better option, simply because I would be sort of doing more damage and also, you know, I would have the fish in reserve to take hits from Swellow when it was needed. So essentially what kind of happens is he T-Waves me on the switch as I get the wish back to full and then go for the T-Wave plus Smelling Salt combination, as I've taken Ice Beam really well. Like, I thought Ice Beam would do a lot more damage than it did there, but I guess this is just a really defensive Regice and isn't invested in special attack much, and you really shouldn't underestimate Regice's special attack because it is pretty stellar if you ask me. It's pretty damn good. I almost swallowed my own thing there, so I almost choked. Well, it's fine. I'm not dead. It's okay. I didn't cough or anything, so let's continue. I die after Earthquaking him. I thought I'd go for Earthquake instead of Smelling Salt. Even though Smelling Salt is Stab, I didn't think it would do as much in Earthquake. I don't know. It probably would have done more, let's be honest. It's just stupid stuff that I don't know about. But at this point, I really don't see another way past this Regice, though I really should have gone into my Stantler at this point, because Stantler carries Jump Kick, and Regice doesn't have the best physical defense. It's well, it's okay. I think it's like base 100 still, but it's not as good as its special defense, which is just fucking sky high. So I decided to go into Love Disc Senior, who's just not really doing much. I tried to set up Light Screen, which worked for a little bit of time, try and wear him down with waterfalls and aqua jets, maybe getting wishes up here and there, but in the end, nothing really comes of it, and I end up dying for really no reason, kind of eliminating the only check I have to Swellow, which means that at this point, Swellow fucks my team, like, really bad, so it's scary, and I basically gonna have to get it poison whittled down if I want to take it out. But he brings in his Regirock after Stantler takes the Regice down with the jump kick. I go into Sunflora, which is really a stupid switch. I honestly don't know why I did this, because Sunflora is actually really good. It can probably kill things relatively well. And, well, I switch it in on a Drain Punch and then take a Stone Edge to their face, so I'm not going to be living those, am I? I'm a freaking Sunflora. I have, like, no HP. I honestly should have just stayed in with Stantler and just kept going for jump kicks as little as they would have done, just because of Regirock's high HP and stuff and defense. It would have been better than just letting Sunflora die for no reason, but hey, that's what happens, I guess. And oh well, Seaking is able to destroy Regirock, no problem, with the Hydro Pump Life Orb, and the Hydro Pumped Life Orb, yes! Because my Life Orb was fully boosted by Hydro Pump, indeed. Not going to live at Swellow's Facade, though, and at this point, well, the situation of me being able to destroy his life and kill his whole team is looking increasingly unlikely. I know I could have taken a hit from that Swellow with Stantler just because it's bulky, but he crits me, so that kind of ruins my chances with that, which in turn kind of ruins my chances here, because I am going to actually, for some reason, Dancing Guy, pulling out all the stops with the Tango tonight, and he lives the Brave Bird from Swellow. So had my opponent been able to live the hit and take out Swellow, I could have consequently taken out this Magmortar with Palper, and then maybe done something to his Gorbis. I'm not quite sure. Honestly, I probably still wouldn't have won, just because I was really screwed completely, just advantage-wise in terms of Pokemon that he had and I had, and oh well, he wins the 1-0 there with Gorbis. Dancing Guy pulling out the agility at the end and is able to actually Hydro Pump for the win, for the lose, because I killed myself from Life Orb, so whoop-de-doo-da-day, and that's the game. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video, this short video, and I'll probably have already streamed by the time this goes up. I'm planning on streaming right now for a little bit, because I have my XL and I want to do that. So if you see this, you see this. If you don't, you don't, and whatever, it's life. Please like the video. That helps a lot. That helps me. It helps other people, and it helps lots of people, and it's cool, and I like it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.